Okay, all right, y'all. What's up, everybody? Peace and blessings to everybody. Y'all know who it is. Some of y'all may not know who it is, but it is the world's first dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, the creator of dark-skinned activism. Rashida Strober. Let me pause the video before I get going. Hold on 1 second. Y'all know who it is. There we go. All right. This is, this whole situation right here, just hearing about it, it really makes me sad and it really breaks my heart to hear about this dark-skinned woman. Her name is Brandy Odom, and I don't know much about what is going on because I just looked at my Facebook page. Let me plug this in real quick, y'all. Bear with me 1 second. Because I don't want the thing to go. I don't want this to go dead while I'm talking to y'all. But anyway, I just got back from doing my daily run, checked my Facebook, and hold on, the sister name on Facebook, her name is Jessica Abina Marshall. If you're watching this, I would like to say thank you very much for letting me know about this. This is the first that I am hearing of this. And she said that, let me go back to my Facebook page. Give me a second. She said you should discuss this, especially as an activist, and maybe do some mobilization. And you're absolutely right, Jessica Abina Marshall. This is the type of work that I've been engaged in, fighting for Black people, fighting for dark-skinned people since 1998. And as a member of the Uhuru movement, we worked on so many different cases in the community to get justice for Black people. So this is nothing new to me to do. This is what I do. And I want to say to you very much, thank you very much for letting me know about this, because it's a lot of stuff that I don't know about unless my supporters, my fans come to me. And she came on my page, and I want to say shout out to you very much. And I want to say, start off from the top, I want to say rest in peace to this young lady. She was just 26 years old. I'm just reading up on this story, getting information on this story. But what I do know from what I read, she's just 26 years old. I watched a clip on, hold on, y'all, because this is a breaking story, on ABC News. And I also want to say, and I have to say this, I want to say shout out to ABC News. I want to say shout out to CBS News, to the mainstream media, because normally, as we know, that Black women in general, dark-skinned women in particular, don't get that type of coverage. And as I was researching this young lady, her name is Brandy Odom, and I want to make sure everybody knows her name. Brandy Odom is her name, a beautiful dark-skinned young lady from New York. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to the to ABC News's website, because that's where I got the information from. After getting the information from the sister Jessica Abina Marshall on Facebook, I went and started Googling it, and then ABC News, their website popped up, and this young lady's mother was doing an interview speaking about what happened to her daughter. Her daughter was dismembered, found in a park, dismembered. And right now what I'm doing is I'm just going to go to the ABC News page, because I don't want to put the video up here because I don't know how that works with YouTube. So I'm not going to put the actual video. I'm just going to read to y'all what I'm seeing here from the ABC News website. It says the mom of a 26-year-old found dismembered in park tells unknown killer you will be dealt with for your sins. It's a lot going on here, apparently. Apparently, the person that killed this beautiful dark-skinned young lady, and I do want to show y'all her picture. Just give me a second here. They don't know who it was. They dismembered her body. It's just completely horrific. And I'm glad that ABC News, the mainstream media, have stepped up to the plate and covered this story, because we do know that a lot of times Black women in general and dark-skinned women in particular do not get the necessary coverage when things like this happens to them. They don't get the necessary coverage. And I hope, what I'm hoping to see is that this particular story ends up on something like Dateline or something like that. You know, I know a lot of y'all, some of y'all may have watched Dateline, but what I'm also hoping to see is that the Black YouTubers cover this story, because apparently from what I'm reading, they don't know who did this to this young lady. And we need to find justice, just like we out here protesting for Stephon Clark, justice for Stephon Clark. Okay, we know who killed him. Okay, and Stephon Clark, we know what he said about Black women, dark-skinned people. We need to be doing the same thing for this dark-skinned young lady, Brandy Odom. And that's why as soon as I got this message from Jessica Marshall, I stopped and decided that I wasn't going to do a live today, but I decided to come on here and make this, because this is my way of creating awareness for this young lady, because I want her killer to be found immediately. And if anybody knows any information, if her family starts to GoFundMe, let me know. I will gladly donate to it. I will gladly mobilize people to donate to the GoFundMe, because I'm pretty sure she's going to need a legal team and just support. That's really what it's about, just support. So if y'all find out any information, y'all know how to hit me up, and I will gladly come back on here and speak on this and talk about this and mobilize people and to go to some sort of GoFundMe, because we need to support this young lady's mother. I don't know if she had kids. I don't know. I'm still trying to find out as much information as I can about it. So I'm asking y'all, if y'all find out information about it, share the information. Please share the information. So here's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna go to the comments and just give me a chance. Bear with me, y'all, because like I said, I just got wind of this story no more than 30 minutes ago, hopped onto the live. And because Jessica Marshall told me, and rightfully so, I want you to talk about this. And I'm listening to you, Jessica, and that is exactly what I'm doing. So give me a second here, y'all. What I quickly want to do, because I want to put a face to her name, because I want her to be remembered. And I want to know there she is. This is her. This is the young lady. And as we could see, Black woman, beautiful, dark-skinned young lady, just 26 years old. This is her. Apparently, this is another picture of her. Okay. So, and as you can see, one day ago, 17 hours ago. So it's like it's a breaking story. Everything is just, breaking, and we don't really know what's going on. All we know that at this point is that this young lady's body was found in a park in Brooklyn. And I'm about to stop the screen sharing here. And I'm going to read to you guys the article here. It says, mom of 26-year-old found dismembered in the park tells unknown killer you will be dealt with. The grieving mother of a 26-year-old woman found dismembered in a Brooklyn park this week is speaking out, telling the unknown killer, you will be dealt with for your sins. And I agree with you. They will. They will. God gonna take care of it. And I feel that we, as an online community, we could do a lot to help find out who this person is that killed this young lady. It says Brandy Odom's torso was found in Canarsie Park Monday night, a police source said, while her arms and legs were later found Tuesday in the area. What? These people are, I'm just reading this myself, y'all, because I watched the video. I did not read the article. This is my first time reading the article. Authorities are working to determine the motive, the source said. Everybody loved her, the 26-year-old's mother, Nicole Odom, told ABC station WABC in New York. I can't even see how one person would want to do this to her. She continued, I can just imagine what kind of pain I know she probably could have been going through with such a vicious act. Nicole Odom said she last saw Brandy, who was living with a roommate in Queens about a month ago, when the 26-year-old scored an interview to become a school safety officer. Okay. The distraught mother said she learned of the gruesome discovery while watching the news. Oh my God, that's even worse. You got to find out about your child being murdered like this on the news. Whoever did this to my daughter, I might not know who did it. The police might not know who did it, but the great God above knows who did it, Nicole Odom said, and you will be dealt with for your sins that you have caused. Let me keep reading. A reward for up to $2,500 is being offered for information leading up to an arrest, indictment, or anyone responsible for we need to up that. We need to up that. I'm glad that there's a reward being offered, but $2,500 is not enough. So what I think needs to happen, and what I would gladly and happily donate to, is a GoFundMe. And I don't know who gonna start this. If, like I said, if y'all see any information out there, y'all get in contact with this young lady's mother. I will happily donate money to up that reward, because I mean, her life matters. She's a dark-skinned woman, and we need to show support. We need to show that we are invested as a community in finding out who killed her. And if the price, the money, because y'all know, we all know, let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it 100. If this was a white woman, if this was a light-skinned woman, even, but in particular, if this was a white woman, a non-black woman, we know that amount would be up probably close to the millions. So $2,500 is not enough. And I'm saying here right on camera right now, and let me just be real clear. I ain't got no lot of money. But what I'm saying is, I feel that someone needs to start a GoFundMe. I don't know, the mother, I don't know, and up the ante on the amount. Because if you raise the amount of money, obviously that's going to give people more of an incentive to go ahead and turn in the person that's behind this. You know what I'm saying? So I think what I'm going to say right now to us, anybody that's watching this, and what I may do is try to do some research into contacting the mother. But if anybody out there knows the contact information of the mother, I think that someone needs to talk to her and let her know that she could start a GoFundMe, or help her start a GoFundMe, so that people could donate, so that that reward amount can be upped. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's one way to help. There's of course, if there's anybody out there that has information, because I know that there is, obviously there is, somebody know what happened to this young lady. Somebody knows. Okay. What you need to do is you need to get in contact with the authorities and give them that information. Okay. We don't need to let this be a situation where I see a lot of times some of these cases, they go cold and you never find out what happens to the individual. And I would be willing to bet that that happens in more cases where there are Black women than non-Black women. So we have social media platforms. We have, all these financial platforms like the GoFundMes, the PayPals, all of that. There is no reason in the world why we can't do our part, even if we are far away, because, people are all around the world that can see this. I think that this is an opportunity for us to galvanize as a people and say, you know what? We believe that this dark-skinned young lady's life matters, and we're going to do our part to let the world know that. So what I'm saying to anybody that's watching out here today, if you are in contact with this young lady's mother, Brandy Odom, her mother's name is Nicole Odom, just from reading that article. And like I said, this is my first time seeing that article. Contact me. Let me know what you know. Let's share the information here. Because like I said, if somebody sets up that GoFundMe, I will gladly, happily donate to a fund to up the ante on the reward money to turn these people in, or this person in, or whoever it is. Because at this point, we don't know. We don't know. Let me go to some of y'all comments here and see what y'all think. This is just so sad. And like her mother said, like you dismembering her body, like this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. I understand what you're saying, Miss Faith Butterfly, but my whole thing is this. All I see is a Black woman, a dark-skinned Black woman that was murdered by somebody, dismembering her body. And I think that we should help. We as a people should help. I mean, because we don't know all the facts surrounding, for example, the Stephon Clark case. And I'm going to put the link here so y'all could go and look at the article, the ABC News article. Y'all could go read it. Somebody already set up. Let me go back to the article. Somebody set up. I don't know who set it up and whatnot. Let me go back to the article here. Give me a second. Scroll down to the part where they have the $2,500 reward there. And there's a phone number on there. It says a reward up to $2,500 is being offered for information leading to an arrest and indictment of anyone responsible for her death, the NYPD said. Anyone with information is asked to call 1-800-577-8477. So you guys could go ahead and click on that link that I just put in the chat box, and you can read the article for yourself. So somebody, I don't know if it's the police department, but somebody has set up a reward fund. So, you know, and to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, it really doesn't matter the circumstances around how she passed away, just like it didn't matter to me with Stephon Clark going in on dark-skinned women. I still could see the bigger picture that this is a black man shot down by the police. Same thing. Like, I'm really not concerned about the circumstances. You took somebody's life and then you brutally, you dismembered their body. Whoever did this is an evil person. You're an evil person. You're a no good, wretched, son of a bitch, evil person. I'm trying not to cuss today. But the fact of the matter is this person is a fucking evil person. And why would we want a person like that loose on the streets? Who knows? They might be out here doing it to somebody else. So that's what I'm saying. I would gladly donate to any type of GoFundMe that's going to up the ante on the refund or the reward money that, you know, can help us to find the person that kills her. This is just really sad, y'all. It's really sad. And I'm hoping, oh, Lord have mercy. What I'm really hoping is that a lot of people, because I saw the comment that, let me going back to Jessica Abina Marshall, your comment on here. You talked about mobilization, and you're absolutely right. We should mobilize behind this dark-skinned young lady. I mean, and I would even argue even more than, say, Stephon Clark, because Stephon Clark is sitting up here. He sat there when he was alive, and I'm trying not to go there because I really don't want to talk about a person that's dead like that. I'm really not trying to do that, but I'm just dealing with the facts. Stephon Clark, I see other people just kind of ripping him apart because they're angry about what he said about black women, dark-skinned black women. And they're saying, I'm not going to support him. But yet it's still, people are supporting him. Yet it's still, we see Stephon Clark up on mainstream media outlets like CNN. Yet it's still, we see, you know, Al Sharpton, who is a major civil rights activist, at the funeral. You understand? So why shouldn't this dark-skinned young lady, and once again, her name is Brandy Odom, why shouldn't she get the same support? And she hasn't talked bad about dark-skinned people or black people. Why shouldn't she get her family get the same financial support? As it, you know, what I'm hoping for is that there is not a double standard. What I'm hoping for is all these people that I see sitting up here making videos on Stephon Clark, make videos on Brandy Odom. Speak on Brandy Odom, because what that's going to do is that's going to create more of an awareness and let people know, because what's going on right now, and I'm keeping it 100. When I was researching what was going on, how this young lady died and who she was, Brandy Odom, I saw white mainstream covering her. I saw CBS and ABC. I don't really see no black people talking about her. I found out about her, true enough, through Jessica Abina Marshall. It's right there on my Facebook page. She tagged me in a picture. And, you know, that's the reason why I'm up on here speaking about it now. I didn't hear about it. I don't know, because sometimes I don't really follow the news as much as I should. My supporters will bring me important stuff to them, and then I'll start speaking on it. And that's what happened with this. So what I'm hoping right now is that the major big black YouTubers, where are you? Speak on this. Tommy Sotomayor, speak on this, and don't speak disrespectfully on this young lady. The bottom line is we need to find out who killed her. If you really believe that a black woman, a dark-skinned black woman, if you believe her life is just as valuable as a non-dark-skinned black woman, then you should be trying to create awareness. You should, if a GoFundMe goes up, you need to put your money where your mouth is. They doing it for Stephon Martin. Somebody said they saw Stephonte out there flossing money, donation money. So what I'm here to say is Brandy Odom deserves the same respect and support. Bottom line, that's what it is. Let me drink my tea here, because I'm starting to get pissed off, because what I'm afraid of, y'all, is that she will not get the same type of coverage. That's what I'm afraid of. is she will not get the same type of coverage. You know, I'm Lord have mercy, Jesus. Sometimes I wonder, do people care? This is why I come on and make so much noise, because I felt like for years, this is why I became the dark-skinned activist, because I felt like for years that people didn't care about me as a dark-skinned woman. This is why. And let me tell you, I have a track record of helping and assisting Black people and dark-skinned people in my community. I have a track record of this from 1998. All the way back, y'all. All the way back. Miss Faith Butterfly, you say the same Black male YouTubers worshiping Stephon Clark, they diss Corin Gaines and said she deserved to. You know what? That's insane too. And I don't care if Corin Gaines deserves the same notoriety in terms of people knowing about what happened to her because she is a Black woman. I'm not going to sit here and discriminate against skin tones. These people, because I'm not going to disrespect somebody that's dead. That's going too far. I'm not going to ever. You will never see me do that. You will never see me do that. Y'all, people got mad at me because they wanted me to jump on a bandwagon about saying I'm not going to support Stephon Clark because of what he said about the bottom line is these people are dead. They can't defend themselves. They can't defend themselves. We are alive and breathing. We can defend ourselves. We can speak for ourselves. So we can't sit here and for them to sit there and talk against Corin Gaines. I hope I'm saying her name right. That's evil. That is evil. Oh, Lord have mercy. All I'm going to sit here and say to you today is I'm praying that Brandy Odom, I'm going to say her name as many times as I could think to say it. I hope that this young lady gets coverage, because what I'm seeing right now, and I'm going to be paying attention. I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be watching Black YouTube to see if other Black YouTubers are going to speak out about Brandy Odom and getting justice for Brandy Odom, finding out who the killer is of Brandy Odom. Because at this point, we don't know who killed her. We don't know. We don't know. And I just put the link there for y'all, and I'm going to put it there again. I'm going to put it there again. So y'all could go, y'all need, people that's on here need to go make YouTube videos. You need to go talk about her on your Facebook page. Use your social media. Use your social, if it happened to your daughter, if it happened to your Black daughter, your dark-skinned daughter, when you want somebody to help you and speak up for you. See, I already know what it is, y'all. Yes, Miss Faye Butterfly, dismembered. Are you reading that article? That means this woman was this was brutal. This was vicious. And see, this is something I've always known. And people can say whatever they want. They can call me whatever they want. I don't care. What I've always known deep in my heart is that Black women, particularly, hear me out here, dark-skinned Black women are the most devalued women on the planet. I've been saying this for years. The most devalued women on the planet. The most devalued women on the planet. And we got people out here donating money. Hold on, y'all, because I'm going to share the screen again. We have people out here donating money. There's this beautiful young lady, clearly a dark-skinned young lady, clearly dark-skinned. We got people out here donating money to Stephon Clark. This is a contradiction. If I don't see people out here helping and raising sand about Brandy Odom and finding who killed her, this is a contradiction. We got people out here raising money and fighting for Stephon Clark, who talk bad about dark-skinned women. Where's the people that's speaking up for Brandy Odom? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where's the people that's speaking up for Brandy Odom? Where's her justice? Where's her GoFundMe? And again, I'm going to say this again. If anybody becomes aware of a GoFundMe, please let me know about it. I would happily. I have donated money, and I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying it because I want other people to do it. I have happily donated money when I have the funds to campaigns to support other Black people, dark-skinned Black people particularly. Yes, I have. I don't make no bones about saying it. And if anybody out there is mad about it, I don't care. If there is a GoFundMe that goes up, if you guys hear about it, email me, darkskinnisbeautifulcampaign@gmail.com. Hit me up on Facebook, and I'm going to happily donate whatever money I get because I want justice for this young lady. She deserves justice, just like all the other abused and beat down victims of darkism. Because when stuff like this happens, whether it be Black women being raped, being, domestic abuse, domestic violence, and we don't know. I'm just speaking in general. A lot of times we do not get justice. And I know a thing or two about that. Some of the things I have not shared with y'all. Some of the stuff I have not shared with y'all about me personally, but I'm here to tell you, I know for a fact that a lot of dark-skinned women do not get justice. And I believe it's because of darkism. But we have an opportunity here today through social media to change that. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. I've drinking so much water today. I'm finna get ready to block this lady off my channel. You got to go, because I'm not going to put up with this type of foolishness here. If you're going to come on here doing all of that, you got to go. Yes, Miss Faye, but you keep hitting the nail. Yes, she was, Jamie Harper. She was absolutely beautiful. And you could tell, to me, I go off of how I feel about people. I do. That's one of the ways I operate. If I feel a certain way, that's just what I do. Everybody different. I looked at her picture, and to me, she appears to be a nice young lady. She has a kind look to her face. And it's just really sad that some evil, dirty, low-down, vicious human being killed this woman. And I'm trying in a way, I'm trying to sort of not deal with the dismemberment part, because that to me is just very heinous and I don't want my mind to go there. But at the same time, it's like, if your mind goes there, then you start to just imagine the pain. And I don't know how this evil person did this or at what point they dismembered. It's just like, that's just like, damn, how could you even do that? How could you do that to a human being? How could you do that to somebody? You got to have a certain level of viciousness and evilness and no goodness in you to even bring yourself to do that. I don't understand how a person could do that to anybody. I don't get that, y'all. I'm really not getting it, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And I'm, like I said, I don't even want my mind to go there. Give me a second, y'all. I'm about to get rid of this person here, because I ain't got time to be people in their craziness with this foolishness. But this is just really sad. It really is sad, man. And I feel sorry for her mother, because she said that she hadn't spoken with her. I believe if we go back to the article, I believe it was like a month was the last time she said she heard from her. So just imagine you got to sit there. You haven't talked to your daughter in like a month, and she didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to her daughter. Well, obviously she didn't know that this was going to happen, but the fact remains, she didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to her daughter. Like, you didn't even imagine that. Imagine you ain't even see your child in over a month, and somebody comes along and brutally kills your daughter, and you don't even get a chance to see them before they die. Like, This is just crazy, y'all. This is just it's sad. It's evil. You know, I feel sorry for her mother, and I definitely feel for this young lady, man. I don't even want to imagine the brutality that took place at the hands of this vicious son of a bitch that killed whoever you are. You are a evil, no good, vicious, punk ass, son of a bitch ass motherfucker. And bitch, I hope your motherfucking ass rotten motherfucking hell. And like her mother said, it's a special place in hell for you. It's a special place in hell for you. And I also want to say, like Miss Faye Butterfly, you reminded us that Malcolm X said that Black women are the most unprotected women on the planet. I might have to get up and pee, y'all. I'm sorry. I was trying to hold in my pee. But I would even argue that dark-skinned women are the most unprotected women on the planet, because stuff been happening to us and people just ignored it. I know this because I have seen it with my own eyes, working with dark-skinned women on a grassroots level and seeing things happen in the community that people just ignore. And I'm finna say this, and some of y'all finna get mad about it, but I've even seen sometimes white people will come to these women because the Black people will look at them and discard them and say, and again, can't nobody tell me, because I done dealt with this directly. I done fucking dealt with it. So you can say whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck. You can say, oh, Rashida, you just sitting up here talking about dark-skinned women. No, I saw it with my own eyes. I've seen situations with dark-skinned women where nobody wanted to help them because they saw certain things that Black people, they discarded them, used them, took their money. I ain't gonna get into no specifics, but I could say certain things right now that I've seen where the white people will come and offer their services quicker, and they won't look at them and judge them because of how dark they is and how they might, you might feel they dirty or they this, that, and the third. I've seen this. Nobody can tell me. I've fucking seen it because I've been in my community as the dark-skinned activist helping dark-skinned people since '98, for real. For real. So I know firsthand about what Black women go through in general and dark-skinned women go through in particular. And it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty at all. We got to struggle. And y'all say, oh, you sit up here and you cuss and you talk loud. Who the fuck are you to tell me how to talk when you don't know what the fuck I've been through? When you don't know the pain that I've been through? And I want to say to you right now, everybody that's watching this, I'm going to say it again. You need to go on your social media. If you really, for real care, all this Black Queen stuff, fuck all that Black Queen stuff, because I'm about action. I've been about action. Understand me clearly. Through protesting, giving money, giving time, being on the fucking ground level. And if you're really about results, then what you need to do is use your social media. Y'all got the picture. Go Google her. Post a picture up on your social media. Make a video about her. If you run into the GoFundMe, donate. If you run into if I run into it, I'm telling you right now, I'm donating. I'm telling you right now, because I feel that $2,500 is not enough reward money. Okay, it's not enough. If you up the ante on the reward money, once again, I know that somebody gonna come for it and they gonna say something. It's sad that you gotta, but the point is this: what price do we put on a Black dark-skinned woman's life? Is it worth it? That's what we got to ask ourselves. This here is just, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to hold in my pee. But I gotta go pee, y'all. Give me a second. Just give me a second here. I gotta go pee and I'm gonna come back. Give me a second. Okay, back. That's a lot better, y'all. I had to go pee. I'm up here drinking green juice, my green juice. And then I got my green tea over there. So I drank a lot of it. I went running this morning and came back and made some green juice. And then that's when I said I looked at my Facebook page and I saw the comment from Jessica. So yes, y'all, this is just man. Let me just kind of get into some of y'all comments here. Like, I know y'all be saying, "Oh, I don't respond," and it's not that I'm don't want to respond. It's just I got so much on my mind to say that sometimes it's like going back and navigating between the comments and what I want to say. Sometimes that does get a little hard. But Natural Beauty 26, what's up? Shout out to Water Sniper. Shout out to Jonas Johnson. RBR Network. See, we got John Draper. Shout out to you. We got who else we got? We got Anaya Jackson. Hey, we got Miss Faith Butterfly, of course. GBL 2001, Spirit of Truth. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We got Darafil Eiffel. I hope I'm saying your name right. Jamie Harper. Shout out to you. Carl Williams. Shout out to you. Shout out to all of y'all. Just trying to get into some of y'all comments. Let's see. Soupbone, you say, oh man, you didn't talk about dark skin. You didn't talk about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober did it. Let's see. I'm trying to get into some of y'all comments about, yes, GBL 2001. You said it's a very new story. Give it about 24 hours to hit Facebook. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Got to give it some time. I just think that I'm a little bit impatient sometimes, and you know, what I do know is that dark-skinned women, black women, dark-skinned women, we don't get the attention that we need. We've always been undervalued. Hold on one second. We've always been undervalued, and so that's the reason why, to me, this is like an urgent situation where we need to speak on it, and we need to mobilize. Like the sister was saying, Jessica was saying, mobilize. Just like people jump right on Stephon Clark immediately. Hey, Lily, thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, y'all, as we get more information about the story, I'm gonna be coming back on here talking about it again. Miss Faith Butterfly, you say, I just read the article. She was a hairdresser doing something positive with her life, and she was clearly proud of her dark skin. She had a tattoo that said chocolate. Her mom calls her my chocolate. Isn't that sweet? Look at that. Wow. Wow. Jamie Harper, you said they found her body dismembered. Soup Bone, you said, and the truth is they don't want to hear and would deny your reality and would wish you shut up about it. Absolutely. And that's the reason why I keep talking. I'm never going to stop talking about it from all angles and facets. GBL 2001, you say they're still fighting over Stephon Clark and are dealing with recent news about Stephon Clark's counterfeit money spree. Yeah, but you know, that is true. But at the same time, I mean, here's what I see. I see an innocent, dark-skinned black woman, and I see the devaluation, the historical devaluation of dark-skinned black women. And to me, in my mind, as the dark-skinned activist, that trumps everything else. That's just me. That's how I feel about it. And I feel that big YouTubers, they have all these big platforms. I don't know if they're getting wind of the story, but I feel that they should be jumping on this story because it's urgency. You want to find the killer. You want to find the person. You want to bring the person that killed this young lady. You want to bring them to take them to task on this. We want to know who this person is. Plus, they need money. They need money, I believe, to, you know, raise funds to up the ante on the reward amount, because that's going to create an incentive for people to come forward. So we need to be jumping on this ASAP. Get off of Stephon Clark. Okay, Stephon Clark had a lot of coverage, tons of coverage. We need to be having the same amount of coverage. Like this, man, this is just, but you are right. I see your point there. Jamie Harper, they said the reason why she is not trending because she is dark-skinned woman, and I'm reading on somebody Instagram post, I'm looking at GBL. Yes, I would 1000% agree with that. It's darkism. It's darkism. And that is why, as soon as I got the message from Jessica, I came on here to talk to the people about it. Because, I mean, I don't know how fast I would have known about this had not Jessica Marshall tagged me in it. So I want to thank you. I want to say a big shout out to you. Let me just go back to you, Jessica Abina Marshall. Shout out to you, because I would not have known about it as fast. You were on it, and I don't know where she heard about the story. I think she might be, let's see the page. I'm just grateful that she tagged me in the post, because I just want to do my part to create awareness, because I feel, and I know it's not that I feel, I know this young lady deserves justice. She deserves justice. Let me go to some more of y'all comments here. It's 11:34. GBL 2001, you said they're really using the words dark skin and saying they're not supporting her because she's dark skinned. So who's doing that? Who are you referring to? Who are you referring to as there? Who's doing this? Because if there is somebody out there that's not supporting, that feels that this young lady doesn't deserve the same amount of support because she's dark skinned, and you turn around and you supporting Stephon Clark, who bashed dark-skinned women, then I need to just take your black card. You're not black anymore to me. I don't even see you. That doesn't even make any sense. That makes no, see, that's a double standard. This is what I've been trying to tell people like for years. Like, this is proof positive right here that being a dark-skinned female is far worse than being a dark-skinned male. And we could see this in this particular situation where we have Stephon Clark, who bashed dark-skinned women, getting all of this support from even dark-skinned women. But then we turn around and we have a dark-skinned woman who I don't see at this point, I'm talking about right now, today, I don't see the same level of support being shown. I don't see it. That is darkism in and of itself. Dude, I hope people understand that, because I've been trying to make this point to people that believe that. People would say to me, well, Rashida, why don't you, when I was first starting with dark skin activism, they would say, Rashida, why aren't you talking about the black men? Well, because deep down in my heart, I know that being a dark skinned woman is harder than being a dark skinned man. And there's so many examples that prove what I'm saying is true. This is the case in point. We try to get to some of y'all comments here. Anaya Jackson says, sad thing, I haven't seen this on the news. Dark-skinned women seem to be the most unprotected. Thank God for people like you, Rashida. Oh, thank you. And I just really want to say real quickly to that, Anaya, that I actually saw the news story on ABC and CBS. So in a sense, I gotta kind of in a sense say, shout out to ABC News. Shout out to CBS News for covering this, because I'm kind of surprised that they actually did cover it. But the contradiction here is what I see is that Black YouTube, for example, they jumping all over the Stephon Clark case. I don't see them talking about, again, I was researching this. I did some research before I hopped onto the live stream because I was trying to see, okay, is this, a trending topic on YouTube? I don't see that. I don't see it. I don't see it, y'all. So the question remains in my mind, are the big YouTubers, and we know who some of these people are they going to come and discuss Brandy Odom, dark-skinned Brandy Odom? Are we going to talk about her? Y'all talk about everything else. Y'all talk about all other facets of dark skin to get views. You understand what I'm saying? So here's a situation that actually needs those views because we need to figure out who killed this woman. So are you going to help and talk about her? Are you going to get views this time to help her out, to help out a dark-skinned woman? Here's your chance. Because this is an appropriate situation, I feel. Y'all know I talk about people plagiarizing me as the world's first dark-skinned activist all the time, creating the science of dark-skinned activism back in 1998, making it famous with the Kendrick Lamar beef in 2015. And then everybody saying I'm crazy, but then copying me and creating content based off of mine. But here's an instance where I want people to plagiarize me. Because if this is going to lead to getting justice for this young lady, everybody needs to be talking about it. And to the big YouTubers out there that's making some money off of talking about dark skin, ripping off my work, here's an opportunity to take some of that money and give back to a dark skinned woman. Give to a GoFundMe that somebody could set up. Do that. If you're really, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about sincerity, y'all. When I talk about, I don't know who this is, y'all. I'm gonna have to let that go to voicemail. But when we're talking about sincerity, this is what I'm talking about. Are you sincere? Do you really care? Because if you care, you're gonna do certain things. You're just not gonna be hopping up on here exploiting dark skin, the struggle for views and stealing content for people. You're gonna really step up to the plate and put your money where your mouth is. And this is the thing I've been doing for years. Like I told people way before YouTube came along, way before social media, I have been the dark skin activist. Created the science of dark skin activism back in '98. I coined the phrase dark skin activist. I coined the phrase dark skin activism. I created those words. I created the science because it's the work that I do to help dark skinned people. This is what I have been doing before the bright lights of YouTube and the views. And guess what? If YouTube goes away today or tomorrow, if social media goes away today or tomorrow, I would still be on a grassroots level doing dark skin activism because it's about the realness and the sincerity to me. It's not about the views, exploiting the topic for views. That's what people are doing. That's why they're ripping me off. They're exploiting it for views. But where are these people right now talking about this dark-skinned young lady? Where are these people right now speaking on Brandy Odom asking, hey, how can I donate some money? How can I help the family? Where are they at? This is what we got to ask these questions, y'all. This is why I can't respect these people. This is why I got no respect for them. This is why. It's just very disrespectful. Ancient Melanin, her name is Brandy Odom. Let me type it here in the thing. Brandy Odom. For those of you that are tuning in, the young lady that was brutally killed, her name is Brandy Odom. Brandy Odom, okay? Brandy Odom. And what I'm going to advocate for is that everybody that's watching this, if you can go make a YouTube video, get her a picture. I'm going to show y'all the picture again. Hold on one second. If you could put her picture on your Facebook, it's a lot that we could do to help. This is Brandy Odom, the beautiful dark-skinned young lady that was brutally murdered by somebody we don't know. We don't know who it is at this point. And at this point, according to the ABC article I read earlier, they have a $2,000, and I think that is just fucking horrible, $2,500 reward. I mean, $2,500 reward. I mean, I guess some of y'all might say, well, no, that's just fucking ridiculous. So what I'm saying is, I believe that someone should start a GoFundMe, raise the amount of the money. I will gladly donate so that we can find out who killed this young lady. We should be posting our pictures on our Facebook. We should be making YouTube videos. We should be prepared to make a donation, no matter how great or small, because I know some people don't got money like that. I get that. I understand that. But we could do something. You could play a part and do something to do your part to make sure we find out who killed this young lady. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Y'all understand where I'm coming from. Y'all get it. I know y'all get it. I know y'all get it. And I'm going to be, as I get information, I'm going to be following up on this story myself and coming to y'all and speaking to y'all on this. I got to get ready to get out of here. It's 11:43 right now. I got to get ready to get out of here. But I felt that I had to come on here and speak on this young lady. And I'm praying that God will bring justice for this young lady. And I know it's going to happen. I already know it. I'm praying that, you know, it's not going to be a situation. What is this? What are you talking about, Cash Golem? She's dark skinned. Let me hold on one second. Let me go back and show the picture again, because she's not mixed at all. She's actually dark skinned. Hold on one second. Let me show you the picture, because maybe you didn't catch the picture. Let me just show it to you again. This is Brandy Odom. Clearly we can see that this young lady is dark skinned. That's her. Brandy Odom. And I'm, like I said, I'm just asking everybody to do your part in mobilizing to make sure this young lady gets justice. And that includes taking her picture, putting it up on your Facebook, making a YouTube video. If someone starts to GoFundMe, I would highly recommend making a donation. You know, do what you can to support justice for this young lady. Just like we support injustice for Stephon Clark, we need to be supporting justice for Brandy Odom. We need to be supporting justice. 26 years old, very young woman, 26 years old. And some nasty, evil, low-down son of a bitch killed this young lady and then had the nerve to dismember her body. You are a, oh my God. I want to thank y'all for watching me today. Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist since 1998, created the science of dark-skinned activism in 1998, brought it to the internet in 2009, created the first radio show for dark-skinned women, the first show for dark-skinned women called The Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge in 2012. Dark-skinned activism and the dark-skinned activist became famous in 2014, really 2015, with the beef I had with Kendrick Lamar. And I have been doing this work well before social media, like I said, since 98. The activities have included all kinds of things: protests, community advocation. I could be here all day. So all I did was bring dark-skinned activism to the internet. That's it. This has been, and as I want to make very clear to people, if social media went away today or tomorrow, Rashida Strober, the dark-skinned activist, would still be engaged in the work, in the act of dark-skinned activism, in the work of dark-skinned activism. It's not going to change. This is what I do. And once again, I want to leave y'all with asking y'all to please do your part to create awareness for this young lady to get social justice, to get justice, because it's a question of justice right now. We got to find out who killed this young lady. And you can do your part to create awareness by, once again, making a YouTube video. Some of y'all don't want to show y'all face. Okay, fine. Put up her picture and talk about her. Put her picture up on your social media, your Instagram, all that. This is easy. Again, if a donation fund becomes available, make a donation. This is easy stuff we should be doing. All right. So I'm going to come back on here and talk to y'all again real soon. I don't know when. I got to get out of here right now and say a prayer for this young lady and her family, Brandy Odom. May she rest in peace. May God comfort her mother, Nicole Odom, because from reading what I saw and seeing her on the interview that she did, I believe that she has faith that God is going to see her through this. And I have faith that God is going to see her through this as well, and finding the people that did this to her daughter and bringing justice to her. And I stand with her, and I stand with, you know, the family, and I support all their efforts. And like I said, if a GoFundMe arises, please let me know, and I'm definitely going to be donating. I'm asking everybody else that's out here watching to make sure you donate. I'm signing out today. It is the Queen of Dark Skin, Rashida Strober, the undisputed Queen of Dark Skin, the world's first and only dark skin activist, the creator of the science of dark skin activism in 1998. Visit my website once again, queenofdarkskin.com. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a blessed day.